Because every day above ground is a good day. Some are just more questionable than others. Questionable call, Monday edition. Let's roll. We got 7, and we get right to it. Copa America, Messi, injured, crying. Take a look at this.
Oh, man. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
Really.
That's tough to watch. And the fans are letting them know, we don't deserve you. And you see how emotional he is. Was it because of the injury? Take a look, though, when we do see Messi.
So is anybody going to
look at that?
Wow. Ankle of Lionel Messi is there. Wow.
Wow. Looks like a freaking inner tube. Take a look at a close-up. We got a still shot of this. That looks like Hillary Clinton. No, I'm kidding. That's a serious ankle injury. That looks like he's going swimming with an inner tube. That is absolutely disgusting. The question is on the board. Question, why exactly was Messi crying? Was it because of the pain of the injury? Probably not. Was it because of coming out of the game? Probably. Was it the realization that this was his last international play in a World Cup or a Euro Cup? Absolutely. He'll be almost 40 years of age when the World Cup comes around, and he knows he's not playing. This is the deciding moment that we know, that he knows, that he is retiring from the game. By the way, Inter Miami fans, very bad news for you, because this does not look like something that will get better anytime soon. Messi is crying because he knows that that is not how he wanted to end his career and how he wanted to come off the pitch in his final match. We continue on in the countdown to number 6, and we stay with the big story of Copa America, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida last night. The Colombian fans primarily storming the stadium, many of which without a ticket whatsoever. Take a look at this. Climbing the outside on a ladder and pulling each up over as if they are sneaking into a country. Look at the order, though, and the patience they are doing that with. Take a look at this, because we got fans now climbing, again, another fence this time to get in. And they were waiting for security guard to turn their back, which they did. And now it is a free-for-all. Every man and woman for himself. I see a lot of yellow. I don't see much of the Argentine blue. I'm just saying. That one dude just changed his mind, and he's coming back. The other guys are going to make a run for it. Meanwhile, we got dudes saying, all right, you got your fence, you got your ladder. I just found a vent, like Super Mario Brothers, like Luigi trying to climb up into World 8.1. Take a look at this.
What is going on here?
Yeah, what is?
Getting into the Copa America through the ventilation system?
That's outside the stadium.
What is going on here?
They don't know where that goes.
What the heck?
They have no idea where that goes. Meanwhile, once inside the stadium, I don't know if these fans had tickets or not. I do know they're Colombian fans. Look what they were doing with the giant bag of popcorn that is supposed to be for sale. Look it. Like animals. Y'all know that game didn't start yet, right? They did lose the game, by the way, in case you weren't aware. Questions on the board. Question, is this just passion or is this just pathetic? No, this is pathetic. And let's use a different P word. How about prison? How about anyone and everyone that was detained without a ticket gets charged with whatever you can, highest count of trespassing, disturbing the peace, etc. This is not passion. This is entitlement. This is a new world society in which people believe they can and should be able to do whatever they want because social media helps feed that mentality. This is pathetic, animal-type behavior. Kids got scared and separated from their parents. People who paid thousands of dollars unable to get into the stadium where they had traveled and spent enormous money to get to do that. This is inexcusable. It's pathetic, and hopefully neither P is punishable by law. And I hope that punishment does calm down. Let's continue on to better stuff in the countdown. Number 5, St. Lucie Battery and Tire, the home of honest, reliable service since 1970. 18 locations, South Florida. Kaylin Clark playing WNBA basketball on the road. We all know that when she goes on the road, it becomes a circus within itself. Take a look, though, in the final seconds as she is winning at the Minnesota Lynx. Look at this. Look at the clock.
Carlton missed the 3.
5 left on the clock. Listen to the crowd.
Clark with the rebound. She's fouled.
Look at that's a road game. Look at. She's hyping the crowd.
All the fans in this building.
She's hyping them.
Come out to cheer her and the Fever. There's her mom and her dad.
That is not her stadium. That is not her fan base. And she is like, let's go, let's hear them. Meanwhile, here's the head coach of the Minnesota Lynx, Cheryl Reeve, who is also the head coach of USA Women's Olympic Basketball. Listen to this.
This game was so fun to be at, to be a part of.
Was
with
it?
the Upper Bowl Open.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, she lost.
The climate.
Yeah.
In your mind, what are the steps that this league can take to have this be more consistent in the regular season, an event, a game atmosphere like today?
Wow.
I mean, I don't know that I quite understand the question, in that everybody knows that the reason why our teams around the league are having sellouts are because Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are coming to town.
Wow. That's about as honest as you can be. That's about as honest and forthcoming as you can be. The question is on the board. Question: was this personal for Caitlin Clark? Yes or no? Yes. This was absolutely personal for Caitlin Clark. She was saying, hey, coach, you didn't want me. Here's what you get. This L with my crowd in your town, in your building. The coach is saying, we get it. Everyone knows it. You can't just manufacture events. They happen. This is a traveling Taylor Swift Eras type phenomenon. And its name is, Caitlin Clark. What you've got is Caitlin Clark saying, I'm going to remind the coach and all of them of the power I have, of the appeal I have, of the fact that this is a phenomenon. But also, I got the W in your building, and now I'm going to the line to just finish this thing off. It was personal. It was classy. It was unspoken. But it was Caitlin Clark reminding the head coach of the women's Olympic basketball team, this is what you are missing. This is who you did not want. And now I'm giving you a taste of this in your own building. Like the video, subscribe. We're getting into it right now as we continue on to number 4 in the countdown, presented by Celsius. Essential Energy, Live Fit, Oasis Vibe on a Monday. Good for the brain, good for the energy. Live Fit. RG3 on Get Up, talking about Aaron Rodgers and the New York Football Jets and what Aaron Rodgers could mean healthy to the Jets' Super Bowl chances. Listen to this.
What I would say is that if Aaron Rodgers plays like a top 10 quarterback, like the execs have him ranked and like we've known him to be, right? An off year for Aaron Rodgers is a great year, a career year for most quarterbacks. If he plays like a top 10 quarterback, I think the Jets win the Super Bowl. And I say that because Bart, in a sense, is right. On paper, this team is one of the best in the NFL.
All right. On paper, this team is one of the best in the NFL. Well, they don't play the games on paper. They play them, as Kenny Mayne said, inside of TV sets. See the look on Dan Graziano's face? Questions on the board. Question: is this accurate or absolutely insane? No, this is absolutely insane. You're telling me that if Aaron Rodgers is a top 10 quarterback, that would be anyone's pick to win the Super Bowl? This team has zero playoff experience, let alone late playoff experience. Aaron Rodgers, we get it. 4-time league MVP. We get it. He played 4 downs last year. What's to say he's going to finish a game or a season this year? And even if so, on paper, that is one of the best teams in the National Football League. RG3, you're doing too much. We get it. You like to wear the pink suits and jump in the pool on Monday Night Countdown. You're not on it anymore, I understand. You used to try and race seagulls and Seahawks and whatever and kind of build your brand. We get it. You want to stand out. You want to get that engagement. I see it on social media. RG3 doing a little too much and maybe losing a little credibility. You're an NFL analyst, and in this spot to say that that's your Super Bowl pick, if Rodgers is a top 10 quarterback in the league this year, is absolutely, utterly ridiculous. But no one's going to remember that. What you'll get is the views, the likes, the clicks, the followers, and you'll get a chance to elevate your brand, I understand. We continue on in the countdown to number 3. And it comes to us from the New York Yankees, who had a chance to win consecutive games for a consecutive, 2 games for the first time in a very long time. C-Cat, producer of this show, big Yankee fan, suck on this. The Yankees collapse at the Baltimore Orioles. Had a chance to finish the game. Routine grounder. Anthony Volpe. Take a look at what happened. 2 outs. Up by 2. Turn it. Turn it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
A run scores. Everybody's safe. And
oh, boy.
It's a 1-run game in the ninth.
Yeah. So now it's 5-4. Still 2 outs. Bases loaded. All right. That's okay. We're going to win the game because this is fairly routine as well. Take a look at what happens. Alex Verdugo,
breathing room for Clay Holmes.
standing by.
Mullins to
Why's he coming in?
Verdugo started
Why is he coming in? Oh, my God.
Welcome to Club Sid.
As I said, C-Cat, suck on that. No response?
No.
Yeah, didn't think so. Question is on the board. Question, is it okay to feel bad for the Yankees? No, it is never okay to feel bad for the Yankees. Never, ever, ever. Not with their fans, not with their bragging, not with their pennants, not with their rings. It is never okay to feel bad for the Yankees. We got a producer on this show that talked about best team in baseball. You've been awful quiet for the last several weeks. It is not okay to feel bad for the Yankees. You're supposed to celebrate when they fail. You're supposed to feel great when they suck and when they lose like this. When you had 2 chances on routine plays to finish a game and couldn't, and this is how you enter the All-Star break. So you get time to think about it. You get time to wallow in it. You get time to just wonder, maybe, just maybe, the baseball gods want you to suffer. How bad can it be for the Yankees? How far can they fall? Can they pull kind of what the Eagles did at the end of last NFL season? Can they do that in baseball? Here's to hoping that they do. Let's continue on to the countdown up to number 2. From the WNBA, again, Angel Reese had a record most consecutive doubles in league history. And here she is at the end of the game while getting beat in a game right now that's out of reach. Nothing she can do can fix that. Trying still to pad the stats and get that double-double to continue the streak. Take a look at the defenders. They're like, no, not on our watch.
Game.
Look at this. 1,
Shot
2,
clock is off.
quadruple teamed.
Angel Reese has 4
Quadruple
Liberty
teamed.
players around her.
It's a 14-point game. 9 seconds left. Stop trying to make it happen. Now watch Angel Reese. Look at this. Look at. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Yeah.
Into Reese.
Yeah.
And Lindsey Allen hangs on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the double streak for Angel Reese
Yeah.
is over. She
Yeah.
had a WNBA record, 15 straight double-doubles.
She did. She made history, and good for her. She's the rookie of the year so far. She's a tremendous player. What's this? Give me the ball. Give me the ball. You're getting beat by 14. All right? The game's over. All right? Put your hands down. Questions on the board. Which is worse? Is it the trying to get it, or is it the trying to prevent it? I got no problem with the defense saying, you're trying to pad stats in a game that is long decided. Enough already. This is why teams take knees at the end of football games that they're winning by more than 2 possessions, because it's the right thing to do. You win or lose with grace. You can score more. Doesn't mean you should score more. I get it's not Cal Ripken, all right? This is not some lifetime thing. She had a double-double in 15 consecutive games. So what? Earn it. It is pathetic to try and get it at the end. Well, you know what? They tried. All right. I got no problem with the defense saying, no, this is stupid. We're going to end it. You're not adding us to the list. We're going to put this to an end right now. It is obviously worse in a meaningless situation at the end of a game to continue to try and pad those stats. And just like that, to number 1 in the countdown on this Monday, presented by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. Take back control of your life. Travis Hunter playing video games. Today, the day that NCAA 25 football is going to be released, I believe, right? Is that what it's called?
College football 25.
Oh, that's
New
right.
name,
Yeah, they changed it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Travis Hunter with a misspeak of his own, playing football games while he's streaming. Listen to what he gets asked and answers about his Colorado offensive line.
Okay, bro.
Look at here.
Why am I getting chased by?
There
Bro,
we go.
how?
Yeah.
The O-line is realistic. Yes, very realistic.
Oof.
What you mean? Niggas can't block for nothing.
Oh, he just outed his own offensive line as being unable to block for nothing. The question on the board. Question, big deal or no big deal? Well, it's a big deal in the building, and I'm sure Coach Prime is going to say, you're going into the linemen's meeting room, and you're going to address them. You're going to tell them what you said. You're going to tell them why you said, and you're going to own that, and you're going to apologize. As far as football news, not a big deal. You know why? Because they're kind of irrelevant, because it's Colorado, because they'll be lucky to win 6 games this year. If this happened at Alabama, you would have talk about wouldn't happen when Saban were still there. Or, okay, everybody, put this down. Remember that. It's not that big of a deal because it's not that relevant and or good of a team outside of Coach Prime. Again, the biggest star, the biggest story of that entire football program is their coach and what he did as a player, more so than what he's doing as a coach. Not a big deal for the reasons mentioned. Remember, hit like on this video. Hit subscribe to this channel. And remember this as well. While every day above ground is a good day, some are just more questionable than others. Second night to the bad guy. We'll see you on Wednesday.